Again now with another breakdown. Now we go get into this so-called balloon right here that they say spotted over Canada. And they tell you it's basically China send this balloon. They tell you it's a balloon, a spy balloon. We go get into this and break it down. And the word of the day is basically airspace. You understand? That's what we go talk about. All these supposedly countries supposedly own the airspace. We go get into that and we go break it down and show you how they run this world. And by the way, they tell you already that America set to go to war with China. So this is a part of it right here, with China spying on the world. Pay attention to this. We go get into it and break it down. Run it.
Canada's National Defence is monitoring a potential second incident of a suspected spy balloon. Well, Canada's National Defence says the balloon is being actively tracked by the North American Aerospace Defence Command.
So you hear that, people? The Air Force demand, or the airspace demand, they're basically tracking the balloon that they say China sent over damn Canada. You believe that, people? So they can track the balloon that come from China. Pay attention here.
Well, the alert from Canadian defence officials comes just hours after the US military said it is tracking a suspected Chinese high-altitude spy balloon.
And of course, they know exactly that it come from China. You understand? America is tracking it all the way over, supposedly Canada. And of course, they know exactly who sent that balloon up there. You understand? Pay attention. You think a balloon that they supposedly sent up to spy look like this? Better wake your ass up. That's fakery. 100% in.
Well, the balloon spotted over Montana.
Look at that shit. Why you think it's shaking like that? The same thing they would have tell you about a so-called unidentified flying object. Nothing really, just fakery. And like I said, they're setting up, because they're telling you that America and China gonna go to war. This is how they do it right here. Pay attention.
Flying over the United States for a couple of days now.
You hear that?
Senior US officials have advised President Joe Biden against shooting it down, fearing that the debris could pose a safety threat.
Listen, people. They want Biden not to shoot it down. The Americans tell Biden not to shoot it down because they don't know about the debris. The debris from a balloon might be dangerous to the people. You believe it, people? What they're talking about here? It's a psyop. Just wake your ass up. Anybody see this balloon right here? Let me know.
The incident comes amid rising tensions between Washington and Beijing.
You hear that?
Well,
I already told you.
Spokesperson said the
That's the agenda they're giving you, people. This is how they do it. They've been setting up this whole thing the whole time. You understand? Trying to tell you that China and America are going to go to war. It's a psyop. 100%. And what you think that is for? To put more pressure on the people? You better understand that if American, supposedly China, start posting up like they're going to war or they hot war, it's gonna be problems for the Americans and most of the people around the world. You understand? Remember, China produce everything that they use. So this is how they're gonna put the pressure on the people. Shortage of food, shortage of products and everything. Remember, there's no factory in America. Remember that shit. So how can they go to war with the people who supplying them? The ones who so-called take their trash and recycle it. You think they're recycling America? Okay, you better understand. It's a worldwide trick for the famine and everything. Pay attention.
The government has detected and is tracking a high-altitude surveillance balloon over the United States.
Surveillance balloon?
The balloon is
How come we never heard of a surveillance balloon like that before? Till now. All of a sudden now you can show us that white thing talking about is a surveillance balloon. It's bullshit. In modern time, they're using drones and all these sophisticated things to spy on the people. And you're talking about they use a big old white balloon so they can see it. It's bullcrap. Wake your ass up. Most of the time in the pandemic, I can show you drones sitting there watching the masses. High altitude drones the government put there to watch everybody. You think the people know about it? They don't. They see that light in the sky, they're thinking that it's a satellite. Or it's supposed to be a star. You better understand it's them. They're watching the masses right around the clock with those drones. And you're telling me that China, that make all of these equipment that you have, even the fucking phones, you're telling me that China gonna send a balloon It's fakery, people. Wake your ass up.
Traveling at an altitude well above commercial air traffic and does not present a military or a physical threat to people on the ground.
You hear that? What is it good
Well,
for?
top Republican on the Senate Intelligence Committee, Marco Rubio, said the spy balloon was alarming, but not surprising.
You hear that?
He added that
the spy balloon, they call it spy balloon. That means they know exactly what it is. You hear what they're telling you? Something in the sky flying around. They know exactly where it come from, and they know exactly what it is. You believe it? Not real. Just another hoax. Like I tell you, the setup for the China and America war.
of espionage aimed at the US by Beijing has grown dramatically more intense by and brazen over the last 5 years.
There you go,
a senior US defense official speaking on condition of anonymity said the US state has
Look at that shit, people. You believe it's real? Look at this, what they show you. Look at it. Look at the movements of it, people. Is that real? No, it's a hoax. It's a 100% hoax. There you go right there. That's what it looked like at the end of the day. You see it? It's fakery. Nobody see this in the sky. I already know. It is fakery, people. Wake up.
Custody of the balloon, which is said to be 3 times the size of a bus since it entered US airspace.
3 times the size of a bus, people. Somebody gonna send a spy balloon. Listen to me. A spy balloon. Something that they're gonna use to spy on you. Why it need to big like 3 school bus? It's a spy, people, a spy. You're spying on other people in their country and you send a balloon that big and white? Everybody dumb or what? You better wake up. This is bullshit. Wake your ass up. A big old white balloon, 3 school bus size. You're sent to spy. What about the drones, the little drones? What about those? They even have drones that you can fit in your hand that got, cameras, good cameras. You know what I mean? 8K cameras, supposedly, that can see. So what the problem is? Why you need a big old white balloon this big, people? It's fakery. Wake your ass up. And like I say, nobody see this shit. It's a hoax. Wake your ass up.
That is a couple of days ago now and has observed it with piloted US military aircraft. US military leaders considered shooting down the balloon over Montana
look at that
on
shit,
Wednesday.
People. Then I don't understand. Look at what they show you for a balloon, people. Wow. So you telling me that what if China would have make it the size of a car? They wouldn't see it, right? But it's the size of 3 school bus. What a dumb shit, people. It's dumb.
But eventually advised President Joe Biden against it because of the potential safety risk from the debris.
And of course, they're showing you right here like it's somebody from the ground just take it. Look right there. You see that? It's nothing but a government hoax. Nothing real.
The debris. Well, the official said that the current flight path would carry the...
What kind of debris come off a balloon, people? What kind of debris on a balloon? What the balloon made of? A big old balloon. This is a hoax.
Over a number of sensitive sites. The sites may include the Malmstrom Air Force Base in Montana.
You hear that?
Which is home to 150 intercontinental ballistic.
Of course, 150 coding for 6. But why you keep telling people where those ballistic missiles is? Why? Why you keep telling the whole wide world it's right there? Why you keep doing that? Because it is bullshit, people. They control the airwave, whatever get through to the masses. These are all fake shit. 100%. Nothing real about it. Part of the demise of the masses right now that's going on. It's a plan to destroy the people. And of course, they're going to find every damn way to disrupt you in these times.
Silos. Well, the airport also issued a ground stop as the military mobilized assets, including F-22 fighter jets.
What a damn
this
fakery.
Is in case Biden ordered the balloon to be shot down.
You hear that?
US officials, they brought up the issue with their Chinese counterparts through their diplomatic channels in Beijing and in Washington.
Watch this, people.
The Chinese
They're all friends, and this guy right here running mind games on the people. Why you think they use this sodomite right here to so-called run China? He's a part of this system just like Biden. All of them that you see, world leaders around the world, they're 100% placed there by the world government for their agenda. What you think this guy right here is about? He's part of the world government fooling the masses. You better understand that. they're not gonna fight. They're all together against the people.
Ministry on it said
Take a
its
look at
part
them. They're two sodomites and the masses. Just remember that they're the one who gonna lead you down into the new world order pipe hole. Don't doubt when I tell you, Biden right there with the Freemason hand sign, purple jacket, and the masses. You see that? And this little cringy aisle motherfucker right there is nothing but a tricker. You understand? Why you think he on the world stage? You don't get it. They're just running game on the masses.
It is gathering and verifying the facts. It's nonetheless stressed that
fakers.
China is a responsible country
Of course
and
they're
that it
responsible.
respects
There
the
he is with the
airspace
background
of
orange.
other countries.
And take a look at this character right here. Show up with the star on. They're no different from the Americans. They're just fooling the masses. If you believe that China and America is different, you're dumb as a rat. They're all the same. Running the same mind game on the people. But China plays scapegoat. Just like Russia. Every bad thing in the world. Yes, point a finger on China. We talk about, you know, the world government, and they snow you out and give you all these bad weathers, and they say no. They come and they tell you no. Just China doing it to their people. Snow them out. All of these things, making it rain. All of these things. Watching the people, social credits and all of these things. The same thing gonna happen in America. You understand? They just use China to show you what's coming to you. Just wake your ass up. Remember the pandemic? It should have teach you something about how they work. And how they do their shit right here on the masses is destruction time. That's why they tell you right here that China is kind of like, you know, teasing America because they're going to trigger off a so-called world war. But you better understand, when they tell you about airspace, it should tell you something. How the hell they own the air. How these countries supposed to be have airspace. I already told you, all of these things right here is just going to tell you one thing. You're in a controlled environment and you can't move around. You can't go where they don't want you to go because they control the sky, they control the sea, they control the land. You understand that? So that's why they give you these right here. If you fly any kind of object in the sky, yes, you're in trouble with the government. You understand? That's why regular people can't explore. They can show you somebody and say, oh, they're going to take the seas and travel the world. Look at this 19-year-old girl right here. You know, serve the seas and the worldwide seas. They lie. They make you feel like you're free in a trap environment. It's dumb. You can't get out of here. Why you think you can't go up there in a balloon, people? What if I can make a balloon then? What if I can make a balloon? Might not big as 3 buses, but what if I can make a little balloon that can take me up where I can get advantage, you know, to see the earth and know, look. What if I want to go higher than a plane? You can't, people. All of these things is violation to any government where you at. Anywhere you at in the world. You can't just fly something in the air. That's why they tell you need a license to even fly a little drone. What did I tell you, people? This is what they do to make it look like the world is just, you know, running random. No, they control everything. You're in a trap environment. You can't even make a balloon to go up in the sky. You violate airspace and all. That's one of the things they're trying to teach you right here, because at the end of the day, nothing going on. Just a damn trick on the world stage. I'm on the run. I'm gone.